Hi you guys and welcome back to another VideoTalk unboxing. As you can see, I just came back from my mail run and let me just unbox my sexy body from this jacket and do some unboxing for you. Cause now let's see what we got here this time. One VHS, very expensive VHS, one from Down Under mate and one from Finland. So let's start with the Finnish one and let's get rid of the ski cap as well. Okay, so this is from CD On and they had kind of like a surprising discount sale and these were very cheap. Now I don't usually go for these like mainstream stuff, but like I said, these were very cheap. So let's see what I got this time. So it's a steelbook from a film that I have never seen. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Can you freaking believe it? I have never seen this film. Classic film from the 70s starring Tim Curry and some rock and roll shenanigans going around there. I know it's a musical and I know I probably won't like it. But it's a cult classic, so I think I need to at least once in a lifetime to see it. And after all, this was only 12.95 €, so it is definitely not a bad price. Especially when you consider that this is an actual steel book. These things that hold this package together. So it's a J-ring. Yeah, I am putting these to the shelf like this side up so you can get more space out of your shelves. I can show it to you sometimes. But yeah, steelbook, great stuff, great freaking stuff. And 12.95 €. I don't know anything about the mastering of this thing. Is this looking good? I suspect it's looking good. It's 20th Century Fox Studio, so I think it's Disney. It's a 15th anniversary release, so that makes it, I don't know, 76. The year it was released. Let me check here if it says here. Too fucking small text it says here. I cannot read this. Too fucking small text, but let's say that this is from 70. Here it says production year 1975. So this came out last year and it was also the time when 20th Century Fox was already under Disney banner. Okay, moving forward. So there's no receipt, so I cannot confirm it, but this here 2 movie 4K Ultra HD set. Did I say that this was already also 2 4K Ultra HD? I suspect that you got that already. But here we have a very budget release, 4K release of 2 amazing Mission Impossible movies. Okay, this is the Final Reckoning and Dead Reckoning, the kind of sibling films that they came out, was it last summer? And yeah, I have seen both of these films once in a cinema. Now I'm not the biggest fan of Tom Cruise or biggest fan of Mission Impossible, but this was it 17.95 € or 90.95 €? Either way, I got this because I think these were the worst pieces of shit I have seen for a while in cinema, but in a fun kind of sense. In a fun kind of way. I laughed many times out loud when watching this. These are so nonsensical films, like huge budget films. I mean, these are completely mess of films, and I'm planning to do the shit bucket series on these films for my Finnish channel. I can share it to VideoTalk as well. Maybe I even do a shit bucket live stream because I think this film, this set, we have lots of things to discuss about these turds. That's for dang sure. Not a bad price, 19 or 17 euros for 2 4K Ultra HD films. Yeah, no Blu-rays here. So I'm completely satisfied with this. I think they had like 12.95 €. They had those both on steelbook, but I went for the 17 euro version. Okay, one more thing, and holy shit, check this out. This is a limited edition. It's a Nordic limited edition of Barbarella, starring Jane Fonda. But this is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray set, and it's a limited edition set. And this was, I think this was 19 euros, and or was it this 17 euros and 95 cents? I really I need to write these prices down so I can more clearly explain it to you. But ish, like there. So this was not expensive, and yeah. I don't think that I have previously even had any of these like special editions from Paramount Nordic release. So, okay, we have this kind of thick booklet, and then we have the regular edition. So this has a Blu-ray. Okay, it has a 4K in it. But this, since it being like a special limited edition, it includes some goodies here. So let's see what kind of goodies the Paramount guys have shoved into this beast. Okay, these are like coasters. If you're planning to drink something while watching Barbarella, then you might want to put your drink on these coasters. That's a kind of neat idea. And then we have a poster. Yes, let's see the poster. It's the original artwork, which I think it's superior to this new one. It's kind of boring. But this here is the original artwork. Now, I don't have the VHS. Or did I have the VHS of Barbarella? Not necessarily. I don't remember. But this is the original artwork, which is also on the VHS. This is a classic artwork. They really should have gone with this instead of that new artwork, in my opinion. Hey, there's another poster, but what is this other poster? Let's see, it is more like a psychedelic poster. Is this like, I don't know, alternatively more psychedelic poster? I don't think I have ever even seen this variation of the poster. It's nice, it's nice and nice addition here. Then we have a bunch of some stickers. What can I say? Stickers. And then we have something. Duran Duran spaceship. Maybe this is a quote from the film. Like I said, I have seen this like a million years ago, so I really can't tell you any details of it. I don't remember anything. Although I remember not liking it too much. But for a cheap price like this, a limited edition is not a bad purchase at all. So this is another poster with a little bit modern touch. Oh, you can think a lot of things about the film, but you cannot argue that Jane Fonda wouldn't be a great looking gal. So then finally some lobby cards. Like so. These are also, I don't know, why do I keep getting these limited editions? I get also all the time these lobby cards, which I don't even appreciate at all. I rather take coasters than lobby cards. But this is the first package. It's a CD-on package. It was a nice sale, and I really, especially Barbarella, maybe it is nice film to visit again. And for the first time to watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, finally. Maybe, yes, I know what you're gonna say. I know you're gonna say that, hey, Willie, you need to see that with the audience. And believe you me, I have had lots of opportunities here in my hometown to see this in front of the audience in the local cinema. I think they have had like at least 3 nights showing Rocky Horror Picture Show. But for some reason, I never went there. So therefore, I have to get the steelbook then. But this is Umbrella. Let's see the Umbrella haul this time. So it's No Escape, or should I say Pako Absalomista. Here is a slightly cut Finnish VHS, X-Rental VHS. I think I have seen this Ray Liotta action film, futuristic action thriller about a futuristic prison island or something. I think I only have seen this once in cinema. Maybe it was watchable, yeah. But like I said, I have not seen this for a while, so it can also happen when you watch these like 90s action movies again, if you have not seen this like, I don't know, 30 years, god damn I'm old. When watching these again, you might actually like them a lot more. It's kind of funny kind of effect, in my opinion. So it's an umbrella release, and I think this was it like a 16 Australian dollars, 65, and that translates into euros. It's like something like 30 euros or something. But as you can see, it's a 4K presentation of No Escape, or Escape from Absalom, and it also has a Blu-ray there. Let's see what kind of extras does it have. Audio commentary, absolute mementos recollection from No Escape with prosthetics designer Jason Baird. I also always like that they really were taking like the bottom of the barrel when the first interview is prosthetics designer. Welcome to the future, the sci-fi worlds of Gale and Hurd. 2022 interview. I suppose it's with Gale and Hurd. Yeah. Survival of the Fittest, directing No Escape with Martin Campbell. Yeah, it was directed by Martin Campbell, the same guy who directed GoldenEye. Yeah. And also he directed Casino Royale, which in my opinion is one of the best James Bond, at least one of the best James Bond movies ever made. So, okay, maybe this will impress me more now after watching this, like after like 30 years, maybe, or maybe not. We'll see. We'll see about that. But at least the limited edition looks kind of nice with slipcover and all. So let's see what else we have here. Try not to spill these beans around here. So nothing else than this. This, mind you, a film that I have, you know, I have been waiting to see this. This got released like in last fall in 2025, but I have not gotten this until now, and this is Freaked. Only film directed by Alex Winter and Tom Stern. Alex Winter, you remember, he was the guy from Bill and Ted movies, and also the guy who has a small part in Death Wish 3, great part, great movie, and also the guy who made this film called, or the series called, for MTV, the series called The Idiot Box. I watched The Idiot Box. I think I mentioned this, that I need to watch this before, The Idiot Box, before I watched the Freaked, and I watched, and boy, I didn't like Idiot Box. Now, I do understand that this type of film, like a legacy TV series, like very obscure television series, you kind of need a cultural context with it. You need that nostalgia to go with it, to enjoy it properly. I didn't have that nostalgia, so it was kind of like very, well, I give to them that this film, that this series has lots of balls and lots of ideas and kind of weird ideas, but it doesn't land at all for me, at least. I don't know, have you seen Idiot Box? Tell that in the comments. But speaking of Freaked, okay, so first, a slipcover. Now they did provide some exclusive special edition with a little bit bigger package, and including a booklet and including lobby guards, but I passed with that crap for this time. I just wanted to see the Freaked, even if I like this movie. I have never seen Freaked, but this definitely, to my ear, it feels very interesting. I don't even know what the film is about, but there's some like very interesting makeup effects, and I suspect that there's some crazy 19s attitude there as well. So it includes Ultra HD Blu-ray. Hey, by the way, it says here Draft House Films, so I think they have not released this in the United States as far, not yet at least. I'm recording this in March 2026, so as of now, I think this is the only, no, there's a German 4K release as well from Freaked. Maybe it's some sort of licensing issue that they Draft House Film, they don't have like the distribution deals of home video for the United States of Freaked. But anyway, it includes the Blu-ray film, and also this includes an special extra Blu-ray as well. So it's a 3-disc edition. Oh boy, this indeed has a lot of extras. I don't even want to read every extra for you because there's a bunch of extras, but this is definitely something that I will watch immediately, because I think I have heard about this film like in the, I don't know, in the early 90s, but for some reason I have never gotten to see this. This was never released in Finland, not on VHS, not on DVD, not on Blu-ray. It has never been shown on television. I don't know why. Well, some films simply just don't come here. Yeah, okay, but I'm interested in hearing your comments about the Freaked. Am I excited for nothing, or am I in for a ride? Tell that in the comments. I will respond to you and tell my comments of the Freaked, because I think I have already watched it when I released this video. And now the moment you have been waiting for, it's a VHS reveal of this video, and boy, this was not a cheap VHS. I think this has got to be one of the most expensive VHSs I have bought for a while. And I'm talking about freaking rainbows here. I'm talking about Nordic Video Rainbows, and it is like this. Nordic Video Rainbow is a videotalk, and that is Last Hunter, my man. Last freaking Hunter, an Italian war picture taking inspiration from Deer Hunter Apocalypse Now and throwing in a bunch of gore. It was directed by Antonia Margheriti and starring David Warbeck and Tisa Farrow. It's about this kind of, I don't know, some American special forces guy who gets an assignment to go deep in the jungles to destroy this kind of propaganda radio station there. As you can imagine, this leads into an adventure through the jungle, and we get to see lots of people blown up and lots of people getting their limbs hacked off and lots of people getting eaten by the rats. I think this has got to be Anthony Margheriti's the most violent movie, and I think it's one of his best. Well, my favorites from Anthony Margheriti has got to be this and Cannibal Apocalypse. Tell me your favorites in the comments. But this is a very rare and sought after tape, and hey, the packaging seems to be in very good shape, and the tape itself seems to be in very good shape. I will reveal shortly enough how much did I pay for this baby. But the thing is here, I can't check for myself, is this really uncut? Now, it is probably a lot less cut than this one. I have another release of Viidakko Verilöyly, The Last Hunter, and I do have the DVD as well, and I do have also the Blu-ray from Treasured Films. I can put links in there for VideoSpace to see what kind of Last Hunter collection I have. Go check them out. But this is a complete torso. Now every violent scene in this film is censored. Now there has been a rumor that this is uncut, which I find very, very hard to believe. If this indeed would be the case, I think this would be the most violent and goriest Italian film that was ever released as in uncut form in Finland. Yeah, you can say that, yeah, there was also uncut version of Nightmares in Damaged Brains. That is completely true, but I think this is more violent. It's lots more violent than this baby here I have here. Right at my fingertips, also the Nightmares in Damaged Brain, the video nasty. But let's not talk about this, but let's talk about this. Have you seen this? Because I think this is a great film. Not necessarily a 4-star film, but definitely 3.5-star film. And for the gore's sake, I think it is like if you're a fan of Italian cinema, Italian cult classic cinema, now Italian B-movie cinema, then you need to check this out. Viidakko Verilöyly, because it's awesome, my man. It is very awesome. And now, Okay, it was 249 euros, or was it 250 euros? Any case, that is, for now, it's the most expensive VHS purchase for this year 2026 so far. 250 euros, would you have paid this price for this video? I would, because I have seen this for sale just one time, and that time it was 150, and I completely forgot about that, and that fucking pissed me off. But now, this one I didn't forget, but I don't know if my wallet will send thanks to my brains after this. But yeah, it's great anyway. Okay, I still got one more for you, and this is a little bit more special package. This came from Error 444, and I ordered this, I think it was last fall, October or something, but this is Error 444 is kind of like more like a very small label, so like Mondo Macabro, when you order from them, it may take some time their package to arrive. But this is the latest, at least one of the latest from Error 444. And let me show you what I got from those crazy guys. Hey, this is nice looking camouflaged packaging. I love it already. And this, okay. So first we have this. Now this is a standard release of Run and Kill, and as you remember, I already got me this special slipcovered edition. I paid 70 euros for this, and this was a lot more cheaper. I think, was it like $25 or something? And I got this directly from Error 444, and I knew goddamn well when I bought this that this is on its way. But yeah, I'm a crazy guy like this, so I did order the limited edition when it was available. So now I have a double copy of Run and Kill. Maybe I sell this. I will not open this plastic wrapping, because after all it is exactly the same thing than this here, except for the special booklets and special stickers. So okay, I'm glad with this slipcover special edition, but hey, this is such a great picture that I need 2 copies at least from this film. And like I said previously, when I unboxed this special edition, I recommend this. It's gotta be one of my favorite of these category 3 films, Hong Kong category 3 films. And if you're at all into the category 3 films, this is one that I can recommend. But granted that if you are very tough, hardcore film watcher. But this, oh my god, this is beautiful. Check this out! Challenge of the Lady Ninja, a Japanese ninja movie, trashy ninja movie. I think this was from year 1982. And yeah, hey, I watched the trailer from this, and this looks absolutely balls to the walls crazy. And this is also the limited edition. This is more elaborate limited edition than this one. And I think I paid for this. I think this is maybe sold out at this moment, but I think buying this for new, I don't think, did this packaging have a receipt? No, it don't have receipt in it, and the customs clearance don't show any pricing here. But I think this was like, I don't know, $40 or something. So let's see what that $40 buys me. Yeah, like I said, I have not watched the Lady Ninja, Challenge of the Lady Ninja, but oh my god, yes, this is safe to show you. It looks crazy, especially this side. This looks absolutely bonkers. Then we have some cool lobby guards, and these show some weird kind of nudity, weird kind of spider webs. I don't know what's even happening in this picture. Yeah, okay. I think the slipcover and the overall packaging, I think it's very cool looking. I think Error 444. Now they have exceeded their usual style. Okay. Hey, this even includes, there's some extra goodies. I don't know what the hell is this, but this is a Lady Ninja for sure. This too is a Lady Ninja. And then it includes the booklet. Yeah. One great thing about these booklets, these are like, sure enough, these are not 80 page, so these are kind of easy to read. So when I'm complaining that I don't have time to read, but I should have time to read this. Yeah. So tell me in the comments if you are familiar with this movie, if you have seen it, and if you did order indeed this same similar excellent looking special edition. It has a reversible sleeve as well. I think I will put this one upside top up because the artwork, this packaging already contains this fine looking artwork. Yeah. From legendary Taiwanese martial arts filmmaker Lee Zo-nam, so it's a Taiwanese movie, not a Japanese movie, comes one of his most ridiculously entertaining martial arts outings, filled to the brim with sleazy training montages, that's for me, hypnotic seduction techniques and undergarment-drenched fist fights. Challenge of the Lady Ninja is sure to excite viewers. Error 444 is honored to finally present Challenge of the Lady Ninja on Blu-ray with a brand new 2K restoration and a slew of special features. Oh yeah, I'm looking definitely to watch Challenge of the Lady Ninja. That's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions at all, put them in the comments and hit that like button and subscribe. And now, go watch a movie, because I sure will. Oh yeah! Challenge of the Lady Ninja! Oh,